The historic Piney Woods School is one of only 3 African-American boarding schools left in the country, and it has a special link with TV1. It was started in 1909 by Lawrence C. Jones, the grandfather of Cathy Hughes, the founder of this station. Today, Pineywoods is known for its college prep academics and is looking to launch a coding and robotics program to further prepare its students for the future. Guest host Laura Coates recently spoke with Pineywoods president Will Crossley to find out more.
I'm a proud alumnus and pleased to be able to serve the school now as the head of the institution. Pineywoods did an extraordinary job for me, who I'd grown up on the south side of Chicago, had a chance to go to this school and was able to have both educational and professional success, I think, after that. And so our hope, our goal is to do that for more and more kids.
And one of the things you're doing now is trying to have a robotics program based on STEM, this science, technology, engineering, and math programs. Is that right?
The core of who we are as a school is the same. We began as a school that was about the whole child. How do we do that? And really what we're doing with our STEM work, we started with robotics because we're really interested in continuing an experiential learning opportunity for our kids. And with robotics, they can get their hands on in the educational process. And so
you write about how you want to educate the mind, the heart, and the hands.
Right.
And the robotics program does that. Tell me about it.
Right. Absolutely. And our kids have had amazing success. Head, heart, and hands is what we do as an institution. At one point in time, that meant farming, and we still have a farm today, but it's not what it means for us today. And we really wanted to do a 21st century look at what our kids need to be doing. They're great problem solvers, brilliant kids. Our robotics program, just in a year and a half, has had amazing success. We just came back from a regional competition in which we took first place in every category. And so our kids are just performing amazingly well. Now,
what is a robotics program? Is it something you're building, crafting a robot? Are you trying to make sure you can manipulate it? Is it coding? What is it?
Yeah, well, it's a mix of all those things. It's at its core, it's problem solving, right? It's mathematics at its core, it's logic. But you do it with manipulatives. We order kits that the kids use and put together, but then they have to tell those robots what to do. And so they're involved in that coding process, they're involved in that problem-solving process, and we think it's really foundational, and it's something our kids connect with as much as kids connect today with video games and all those other things that we complain about. We can really do this in a much more productive fashion for our kids, and that's one of the things we're trying to do at Pineywoods.
I love that it's a problem-solving kids, because it allows children to feel like they can fail in a safe environment and also overcome that failure and be more productive. And that's one of the things that's a core at Pineywoods, isn't it?
Well, it's a big piece of who we are. We're all about place-based education. We're in rural Mississippi, and some have criticized us for that. The beauty of that, I came from the south side of Chicago. We have kids from over 20 states across the country, everywhere from here in Washington, D.C. to South Central Los Angeles to the Bronx.
My husband's from the Bronx. I got to shout it out.
And so we have kids who come from all over, but we're insulated in the thick pine forestry of this country. And in that space, our kids can be themselves. They have the safety to fail and the support system so that they can get back up and go at it again. And then our graduates go out and do amazingly well.
And as you said, they don't just fail. These are students who are thriving. They're winning national competitions. And over 90% of your students go on to college and higher?
It's not about failing, it's about getting back up. And so our kids learn how to, adjust from the mistakes that they make. And yes, they go on and do amazingly well. 97% of our kids admitted into post-secondary education or training. We have students on scholarships at colleges all over this country. Our kids, we not only make education financially attainable, but we also make it academically accessible for our kids. In the last 3 years, our kids have earned over $3 million, our graduating seniors, in scholarship support from higher education institutions across the country. So we're very proud of it.
That's amazing. You're also proud that they actually had an invitation from the White House. Is that right? Tell me about that.
We did, and so we have a world-renowned choir that has had an opportunity to perform all over the world, from South Africa and then all over this country. And on this past December, our young people received an invitation to come to the White House and perform at a annual Christmas party that the President and First Lady held. They actually got an opportunity to do a private performance for the President and the First Lady of the United States. And so it was just an amazing, amazing opportunity for our kids, and we're so fortunate they were able to do that. I, in fact, have been an appointee, a presidential appointee in the administration before I took this role, and so to be able to bring the kids into this world of Washington, D.C. and connect them. Our kids are now doing other things in D.C. We have a summer internship program where our kids came in this past summer. Our kids got a chance to meet Supreme Court justices, a chance to go to the White House, to go to the Congress, to go to embassies, and really understand public service in a real way.
Well, let's keep the trajectory going for your students. How do we give funding or donations for the robotics program to ensure they're prepared in the STEM world?
Sure. Well, folks can contribute to us. One of the things we try to make clear at Piney Woods is that we will not turn away a student for an inability to pay. All of our students receive scholarship support. People can contribute to that on our website at www.pineywoods.org, and there's a Donate Now button there. We'd ask more and more people to go and help us support our kids.
Oh, wave. No, not yet. Oh, actress Amber Stevens-West joins us live in the studio to talk about The Carmichael Show. It's 50 past the hour. Stay with us. We'll be right back.